my list of questions and answers because I came up with answers before I filmed this, so I'm not standing here going trying to work out which book I want to pick. I actually thought about this and, you know, put some effort into this. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing the first date book tag. Obviously was not tagged in it, I've just decided I wanted to do it, and that's what we're gonna do. So basically I think the whole point of this tag is to relate books to the different types of dates you can go on, which someone who's had her fair share of dates, I can sort of relate to this a little bit, quite a lot. It's a little embarrassing. So question number one is the awkward first date, a book where something felt off. And for that I've picked Geekerella by Ashley Poston. I did enjoy, but for me there was just something missing from this story. I don't know what it was, but I just know that there was something about it that just made me not completely love it. So yeah, I don't know, maybe because it was the whole like fangirl aspect in this novel. I don't know, I don't know what it was I didn't like about this book. I just didn't like something in this book, and I can't explain what it is. Maybe I'm just starting to get a little bit too old for those contemporary YA novels. I don't know, but there's just something about it I did not enjoy. Alright, question number two, the cheap first date, aka the guy who takes you through Macca's drive-thru and makes you pay for your dinner. Book that turned out less than you expected. Now this one is one I've recently read. I've picked Three Dark Crowns by Ken Blake. This book sounded really cool. You've got three sisters who are triplet and only one of them can be queen, so therefore they have to kill their other two sisters to be the ruling queen. It sounds amazing, sounds so cool and so interesting and fantastic. This book did not live up to any of my expectations. I thought it was terrible. They were just whiny, irritating brats basically who were nowhere near as savage as they needed to be. And I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it, and it was not as good as I was hoping it would be, and as a result I ain't picking up the sequel. Alrighty, question number three, we have Well Prepared First Date. So this one is better than expected, and for that I have actually picked up Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I went into this book not expecting a whole heap, I feel, because I'm not a huge fan of space novels. They're not very good, I find. And there's like three I actually like. So this one I actually enjoyed a lot more than I was expecting to, and that's why I've picked it for this question. Plus the format and setup is really cool, and I cannot wait for the final book to come out in the series. Alright, question number four. Hot but dumb. Pretty book, not so hot on the inside. I have picked These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. BookTube and just like the book community went crazy for this book. I picked it up around the time the third book was actually released, but overall didn't crazily enjoy this book. I kind of just went, oh okay, I don't really get why everybody likes it. I didn't enjoy it. I found the main characters a little irritating. I think the cover's gorgeous and beautiful, but I just thought it was dumb. Question five, Blind Date. Book you picked up not knowing anything about it. Man, I struggled with this because I could not remember what book I had picked up that I didn't know anything about, because I obviously remember what the books are now about. So I picked Sinner by Maggie Stiefvater. So basically all I knew was that this was the fourth book. It's basically a companion novel in the Wolves of Mercy Falls trilogy, and this was the next one in the book series, and it was about Cole St. Clair, who I don't particularly like. But I couldn't really remember why I didn't like him. I just didn't like him. And that's all I knew about this book series, so that's why I picked this one, because I didn't know what else to pick. Question six. Speed Dating. Book you read super fast. And they are any of the Gallagher Girls books by Ali Carter. And I'm just holding up I'd Tell You I Love You, but then I'd have to kill you because it's the first book that I've literally grabbed. But these books, I can literally just sit on my bed and read it in like a night. It's one of the book series where I start the book that day and I finish it. Question number seven. The Rebound. A book you read too soon after a book hangover and it ruined it for you. I didn't really have a book for this question, just because I can't remember if I really love a book and I just can't read a book after having read a book. That made no sense. So I kind of picked Zodiac by Romana Russell because I feel like I was in a weird reading space when I started to read this book like a week or so ago, and as a result don't think I was fully able to enjoy it as much as I was wanting to, because I was kind of in a fantasy headspace and I didn't really enjoy the fantasy books I'd just been reading. I don't know, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I could have. I don't know, I just get that feeling about it. But it's a good book nonetheless. Question 8. Overly enthusiastic date. A book that felt like it was trying too hard and I forgot to grab this book, I'ma be back. I have picked Splintered by A.G. Howard. Alice from Alice in Wonderland's like great granddaughter or something. It's like a different retelling sort of that, and it's just not good. Did not enjoy it, did not like it. It tried way too hard and it failed, and it ruined Alice in Wonderland for me. Number 9, clearly this is my opinion that the perfect first date does not exist, because I could not just say that. So, The Perfect First Date, book that did everything right for you. This is gonna come as no surprise to anybody if you've watched any of my videos, because like one guess as to what book I've picked. And that's P.S. I Like You by Cassie West. I've spoken about this book like 1,000 times. I just thought it was cute, funny, the perfect contemporary read for me. I want to reread it so bad. I'm gonna reread it this summer. Stuff it. I'm gonna do it because I can. I just thought it was perfect. It was cute. It was just everything I didn't know I wanted to read that I got to read, and it was amazing. Okay, and then the last and a final question is Humiliating First Date. Oh, thank God I haven't had one of those yet. Book you're embarrassed to admit you like. And that is the 50 Shades of Grey series. Now, I don't actually like it. I'm embarrassed to say I've read it. I have read all 3 books in the series, and I've read Grey. I don't know, I refused to buy the books because I didn't want them sitting on my shelf, because I didn't want people to know I'd read it. I have read it like 3 or 4 times on my iPhone, which is a little embarrassing. Do I really need to explain why it's 50 Shades of Grey? It's like so bad. Okay guys, so that is the first date book tag video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not, please hit that big red subscribe button. It really helps me out. I will see you guys in my next video, and I'm excited because I'm gonna start putting up my Christmas lights. Yes. Anyway, bye guys.